Hey, welcome back to the Nets, the home of unbiased views. Before we go anywhere, if you're coming in for the first time, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That would help me a lot. Moving to the world of cricket, let's just get on with business right away. So the sad news is Saurav Ganguly, or Dada as we call him affectionately, has been admitted to the hospital again. And the reports are that there might be a small stent that might be put into his chest. We wish Dada a speedy recovery. He will be back again. We all know he's a fighter. So, with that being said, let's move to Australia. Australia announced their squad to South Africa. They have announced a 19-man squad. Tim Payne managed to find his place, but Matthew Wade has been dropped. Matthew Wade, who played all four test matches against India and was averaging 21.62, twice as an opener and twice as a middle order batsman, was eventually dropped. I don't think Wade will probably feature in any other test matches for Australia going forward. Even Tim Payne, for that matter, is the captain for now, but again, it might be a short term investment considering you also have Alex Carey banging on the door and he has been selected. So there have been four uncapped players who have been selected for the trip to South Africa. Surprisingly, Wade is still a part of the scheme of things when it comes to T20s. So because Wade can actually throw his bat around and can be used as a floater any part of the innings, they might be thinking about having Wade in the World Cups, in the upcoming World Cups. He's a brilliant white ball player. Cannot take that away from him. So Wade is going to New Zealand with the limited over squad to play the T20 internationals with New Zealand. On the other hand, five uncapped players are Sean Abbott, Alex Carey, Stickety, Swepson, and I'm missing out on one. I do not remember. But Bukowski finds his spot again, so good for him. Unfortunate for South Australia that he was missed out on the last test. But going back to the other thing that we have, which is the Pakistan versus South Africa test match. So yesterday, South Africa was all over Pakistan, and today everything changed. And like we said yesterday, the first partnership would be the key in the first 1 hour. Fawad Alam yet again stood up, put his hands up, scored a century, took Pakistan closer to the target, made sure he crossed 220. And now, as the day ends, Pakistan sits 80 plus runs comfortably ahead of South Africa. South Africa had massive brain fades. Captaincy is catching up to Decock because all three reviews, all three of them wasted. So, and quite a few of them were absolutely, blatantly obvious that these shouldn't even have been referred. So, don't know what happened there, but Rabada had been working like a warhorse. He has been bowling whenever he was given a chance, and he seemed like the most likely to grab a wicket. But then again, Fawad Alam, his stance, the way he approaches his crease, the way he plays out the bowlers reminds a lot of Chandrapal. And pretty sad that a player of his caliber was sitting out for 11, 12 years and now he finally gets his chance and he's making the most of it. But it's somehow sad to see a player of this quality sitting out. Besides that, the good thing was the fifth, sixth, and seventh wicket partnership of Pakistan added 251, which was what eventually has led to Pakistan dominating this test match. They are right now 80 runs ahead with 3 days to play, and the way this pitch is playing, I believe we will see turn coming into effect, spinners coming into effect shortly. Pakistani spinners are definitely better than what we see with Linde and Keshav Maharaj. Linde was more like a batting all rounder that was included. Left arm spin hasn't really threatened or looked threatening at all. Keshav Maharaj was decent to begin with, but doesn't really seem as if a batsman settles in, Keshav Maharaj doesn't seem to have that bite to get somebody out. Definitely somebody like Shamsi would have been missed. Tabrez Shamsi, unconventional action plus a wrist spinner, always managed to extract that extra bounce on any track. But I still feel that this pitch might hold true for another session, 2 sessions. South Africa, if they manage to get Pakistan out before they reach 100, and As long as the pitch is holding true, manage to score that quick fire 80, 90, I think they will be back in business. It is going to crumble bad in the fifth innings. So fourth and fifth day, it's going to be terrible. But that's all that we have with respect to that test match. The brilliance, the good news is England squad has landed in India. There was videos of Ben Stokes sitting in his room, chilling in quarantine and playing games on his computer. Always nice to see Stokesy. So much awaited series. I think Hotstar has got the rights, so I'm sure everybody around the world can manage to see it if they have the app. But that's all that I have for today. If you guys have come this far, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you guys are watching me for the first time, again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Give me a shout out if you like it. If you don't like it, leave me a feedback. I will be glad to take a look at that. That's all that I have for today. Stay healthy, stay safe wherever you are. Thank you.